Welcome again, dear listeners. Almost an entire year has passed since my first video, and I'm sorry for making you wait for so long. I didn't expect the effort required by production, and in the meanwhile I got really busy. But let's try again and hope for the best. Today I am going to deal with a controversial subject, but it's not my intention to fully develop an argument about it. Instead, I'd rather point out some aspects that in my opinion cannot be ignored if anyone wants to come to their conclusion. To be honest, I'd love to speak about something less grim, but I can't be indifferent while many people don't seem to understand a crucial point. Immigration is a really big issue nowadays. Both in the United States and in Europe, we have seen the rise in popularity of politicians advocating for a more strict policy, and Brexit itself counts between its reasons the fear that the UE could become a bridge for a big migratory wave. I will take for granted that most of you know the risk that we are taking if exceeding in both directions. Too many immigrants coming to our country will bring problems about integration and safety. A small number of them means the economy will lack labor and taxes. It would be easy then to come to the conclusion that we just need to find a balance, the perfect ratio of immigration. Unluckily, here comes the rub. There are circumstances where it's unethical and inhumane to refuse to host refugees. Too often people forget what dangerous monster is the sea, and they make their calculations as we had everything in control. But this isn't the case. Stop someone on a land border and they will leave, but deny your help to a raft full of desperate people, and the cold waters will claim all of them. Some of you may smile at the idea of men, women and children drowning. Maybe you also have some excuse to defend your position. After all, aren't they uncivilized criminals? Well, there are some problems with this attitude. First of all, it's ridiculous to label all of them. You don't know them. Secondly, criminals should be processed, not murdered. But most importantly, if you want to consider yourself to be a civilized person, you may want to respect the fundamental human rights. This is important not only because the United Nations agreed on them, but because they are based on the same concept of equality that grants you to be treated like your own citizens, the same equality that animated the French and American revolutions. If you don't recognize yourself in these rules, you are then discrediting the principle that grants your own safety, and you are justifying the horrors committed during World War II, like Holocaust, Stalin regime, and the nuclear bombs. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. Each individual has a right to life, and to deny your help makes you responsible for their death. In conclusion, whatever your feelings are about the problems that come with immigration, it seems clear to me that the solution must be found after rescuing who is in danger at sea. Are you planning to expel them? Well, go on then, but first, save them. After all, they aren't a bigger threat to your culture than you losing your own humanity.